What's up, y'all? Big Red here, coming at you with another Fallout 76 video on the channel. We're going to be doing a little test over at Gatlin plasma with critical damage versus weapon speed when you have the accelerated nozzle mod on the Ultracite Terra. So thank you for all subscribers, everybody tuning in and watching. Hope everybody's having a great holidays, Merry Christmas, the day after. But yeah, hope y'all have a good weekend. Get right into it. So I got two, last test I did a test for bloodied outperforming anti-armor having the stinging core. So we're going with the bloodied. We got it modded with the calibrated capacitor, stinging core, accelerated nozzle, reflex sight. We're going to do critical damage first and then do weapon speed, which my opinion is weapon speed, unless the server is really laggy. The critical damage can outperform it, especially on a heavy server with a lot of people, but I'm saying I think it's going to be weapon speed. But we're going to compare the two and kind of be a build over how I'd run the raids, a raid build, and tips on best way to beat the boss. He's really not that hard. He don't take near as long as Earl. He's not near as tanky, but he can get you real quick. We're getting 142 overall damage, 121 ballistic, 121 energy, 114 fire rate, and 50% critical damage. AP cost 13, very manageable. The build, we got blocker maxed out for when the snake bites on the island. This will keep you alive and thriving, 45% less melee damage. We got through hiker and all our armor pieces. This allows us to have 5 points available, and we put lock and load on there so we get faster reload, better DPS. We got all our heavy gunners maxed out. Concentrate fire at 1 for batch critical headshots. We got a life giver for 140. It was like 140 to our max HP overall. Our endurance is like 22, so it's making us pretty tanky. We got iron stomach for energy resist and damage resist. We got chem fiend for overdrive will pop. Natural resistance is adding more poison resistance. We're close to 400. It's really a good spot. We don't have to even worry. We can play bloodied and not even phase us. We got thirst quencher, giving us an extra 100 to our AP. Bullet shields, reflecting back damage as you're firing. Very powerful card. You need to have it in your build if you're a heavy gunner. We got radical for carry weight, starch genes for mutations. Take off fireproof. That's what I would do if I was running the raid at the last. And I'm gonna put on lead belly because I will spam coffee just for the first 30 seconds. I won't open my Pip Boy after that because it's a good chance it freezes up and you die. So lead belly for coffee so you don't take no radiation. Tenderizer for damage. Nerd rage, you get from below 20% health, definitely essential for if you're playing bloodied, so you must get some benefits out of it. You get 40 damage resist, 20 damage, 15 AP regen, so you need to have it. Power user 2 to help our fusion cores not burn up so easily. Stabilized to extra 45% armor penetration on top of the stinging core, really works well, like I said, with bloodied. Batteries included for carry weight of our ammo, fusion cores. Gunsmith at 2 because I am solo, so I'm not getting the full benefits of durability. I'm only getting a little bit. I could probably go without it, but I always like to be safer than sorry. So yeah, we got a little extra durability. You don't want your gun breaking in the middle of a fight. We got Action Boy for AP regen. Born Survivor, you need it at 3 because it's based on your percentage, and not you put it at 1, it might not work for you as well. So I wouldn't take a chance. I put it at 3. You got gun fu and adrenaline. You're not really utilizing them here. You do utilize them if you're playing guarding the drill, or even if you're with the enclave soldiers. You can utilize both of those, killing the iRobots. So it's not a waste of perk points. Plus, we want our agility to be as high as it can, so we don't have to worry about spamming coffee after the coffee runs out. And it's close to 500, and we have plenty of AP at 13 AP costs, so we have a good AP pool, so they're not wasted perks. Plus, if you jump off, go do something else, you go 1 adrenaline and gun fu. We got dodgy at 3 for tankiness. We got bloody mess, get extra 15% damage. We got better criticals, get another 100% critical damage. Ricochet, you're going to need it if you keep playing. Go do something else, you might as well leave it on. 4-leaf clover, we get a miss. This will guarantee our next shot will be a critical. Critical savvy will guarantee us a crit every second shot. Junk shield for more damage and more energy resist. Good with salt because we got food buffs. Ponky Duds for 200 poison resist and +5 legendary agility added onto our 15 agility, giving us a base of 20. So it gives us almost 400 poison, 751 on damage, 491 on energy, and 385 on our radiation. And we are using a full set of Union because that's how we're getting so much poison. I'd rather have the extra poison resist, the tankiness, so than having just a little bit of 25% AP refresh. It comes in handy, but it's not in my recommendation. When you're playing this, the thing about is, you know, thriving and surviving. So I'm going to go with more poison resist with the Union. The Union's not obsolete. It's still a good power armor. It gives you carry weight, gives you poison resist. I like my Vulcan, don't get me wrong. Looks cool, but I'm just going with more poison resist when I'm going to get up against this boss. So just fuse poison. Sounds like kind of common sense to me. But anyway, serums cancel negative effects. We got Test of Science 9 giving us extra 100% to our heavy gun critical damage, and Bobblehead Big Guns giving us 20%, which makes up for not having no stranger numbers, playing on a team, no boost or mutations. Thirst Quencher giving us 100. Company Tea giving us AP regen, and Soup Flour Tea giving us +40 to our AP, and Steep Mount Boss Try giving us +4 to our agility. Yeah, we are herbivores, so we're herbivore. So I want the extra AP regen from Company Tea, and I want the extra crit damage from my crit buff. I'm using Sweet Muffler Tea, last an hour. Sweetwater Special Blend giving us +4 to our perception, so we got 11 perception. We only got 1 invested, so we're doing good. 29 agility, 33 luck, 22 endurance. So we're sitting really good. Cranberry Meat Raw Grinders adding to our overall HP. We're at 117 at low health. That's really good. We got Syrup Venison Berries giving us +6 to our luck, because our armor pieces have +2 luck. You can go with +2 endurance, be a little more tanky, but I don't want to have to manage Nuka-Cola Dark. This way I got 1 buff. I manage, it lasts an hour and a half. So Silk Bean Soup given to our endurance, easy buff to get. Adrenaline, Bird Bones, Eagle Eyes, Egghead, Electric Charge, Herbivore, Herbitality, Marsupial, Skelly Skin, Speed Demon, and Unstable Isotope. Alright, I think we've about covered it all. Let's reload. Let's make sure our coffee is ready. Alright, how's everybody liking the old Snaky Poo? And he can come up and get you. You gotta pay attention to him. I'm not saying he's a chump. We use a danger all. We do have a ballistic damage on him, so we'll use a danger all to help a little bit. All right, let's get some coffee. What's up, guys? Damn, I thought Earl had bad breath. 2200 on the criticals, that's really good. Hey, do you mind? We're trying to. So Ricochet kicking in, Conductor's kicking in. Want to pull out. Where is the tail? Getting the tail is the key. If you get the tail, you'll stay alive and thrive. There we go. I need mine. I'm about to spin up weapon. Conductor's doing his job. Conductor's doing his job. Good job, Conductor. Get the tail real quick. Almost got him. That's it. Got him. Boom. All right. So yeah, the key is Make sure you stay on that tail. You don't even have to even spam call me, especially if you put a conductor's mod on there. You see it was doing really good keeping up with the AP. We didn't have no problem with the AP drain. But I like I said, I mean, you might as well. I try to utilize every aspect of the game, and you can take that fireproof off and put on that your lead belly for the first 30 seconds. Not have to worry about it at all. And as long as you stay locked in, your conductor is going to take care of you. You're going to be getting healing from those vac criticals headshots. And it's poison at right at 400 is a really good spot. I've seen people do it with Vulcan, so I know it can be done, but I rather use my Union Power Armor myself and have the extra poison resist just in case. All right, we're going to clip in the weapon speed. All right, here we go. We're going to go with the weapon speed over critical damage on the second star. Same modded, everything modded the same way. Calibrated, sticking cord, accelerated nozzle. All the buffs are still the same. We got a few minutes on the buffs still. Spike doesn't take that long. Same on the perk loadout. I do need to bring ourselves in a nerd rage. Conductors does help you be able to. I gotta take off lead belly. Alright, put lead belly back on. Like I said, I'm only using lead belly for the beginning of the fight because this game will freeze up on you. Overdrive, let's reload our danger draw. Let's get our canned coffee ready. Come on, fire. There we go. It's just shredding to him. Not a problem. We gotta stop, we gotta find a tail. That's the key to the whole fight, finding the tail. Finding the tail. If you find the tail, you'll survive. Like you ran out of coffee, that's okay. You're getting really good damage. Conductors are doing its job. Stop it. Got the tail. We got him. Take him down. Not a problem. Bam. Not a problem. So yeah, we've got the Ultracite Terror. I need a plan for it. All right, next up, bullets explode, round 3. All right, here we are, round 3. Gatlin plasma. Bullets explode for extra 20% weapon damage. Don't show up on the card, really, but it's there. Make sure all our buffs are the same. Got bobblehead big guns, get an extra 20%. I need to get a nerd rage. Well, that's why something was looking off. My bad. Alright. There we go. Put lead belly back on. Okay. So we got all the bullets are the same. We got, like I said, all the big guns getting 20%. We got Tesla Science 9 still going, gets 100% critical damage on heavy guns. Everything else still the same. Weapon is still modded the same. Get 121 damage. Ballistic 121 energy. Yeah. Perk loadout still the same. Besides Demolition Expert, and that takes up 5 points. I did have to take a few points off agility and put it over here. I was going to take Gunsmith off. I did this earlier and I came back down here and now I can't take it off, so I'm just going to have to keep it on. So it is what it is. Our agility is a little bit lower. Well, not too bad. 479. We had 500 earlier, so we should be all right. Yeah, not really my favorite. It is good in events, having like bullets explode. Does a lot of good area damage. But will it be a difference on the little mini boss here? We're going to see. Let's make sure we got our coffee ready. All right. Let's get our danger off. All right. Pop an overdrive. Get a few coffees here. What's up, Snaky Poo? Dang. Yeah, you do got bad breath. We have to do something about that. Brush those teeth. Real good with conductors. We gotta have to switch over though. Not doing bad, but all right, Snaky Boo. Come on, conductor. Reload. Got the tail again. Tail, get it. All right, conductor, don't fail me now. We almost got him. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. All right. Well, it don't sound like it did bad, but it did take a little bit longer if you saw the timer. All right. That could have been on me, though. But, all right, let's compare them all three, and let's see who's the winner for the new Gatlin Plasma. Bullet explode, weapon speed, or critical damage. I'm going with weapon speed. What do you think? Alright, here we go. We got weapon speed on bottom, bullet explode middle, critical damage on top. You can see the weapon speed does pretty much stay ahead of the other two, but it's really close between the critical damage and the weapon speed. Definitely probably need a tankier target. Probably need to go do it against Earl, but weapon speed was edging it out. That's first, especially look at the first 30 seconds when the law locked in with coffee. But it was close between weapon speed and critical damage, so that was very interesting. Only weapon speed really outperforms critical damage pretty good, unless, like I said, the server is laggy. So it's definitely a valid option, especially if you're playing a lot on public servers. There's a lot of people, so, and there is lag. Crit damage can do just as good. As bullets explode, it did the worst. I mean, that's how you like to play. It's your wasteland, we're just living in it. But it definitely did come in last by a significant amount. I actually did better with the critical damage at the end. I think more of this how the gameplay and how the snake reacted and how I reacted. But yeah, tell me what y'all think about it. Do you think the weapon speed was going to win? Or do you think crit damage was going to win? Or you're a bullets explode type of person? Well, you can't go wrong either way. All of them. I mean, 2 of them with crit damage and weapon speed were like 1 minute and 20, and bullet explode was like 1 minute and 40. So I think you're still going to do decent, and especially if you're playing in a team play. And what do y'all think about the end boss? How do you compare him to the other 4 in-game bosses? To me, it's more like like a stage boss. It's not as tanky as the other bosses. Now, don't get me wrong, he ain't no chump, like I said. I mean, he can get you if you're not set up correctly, or if you don't get that tail, remember that tail, watch that tail. As long as you keep that tail under control, you're going to do fine, especially if you got a Gatlin plasma. I mean, plenty of other weapons I will do decent range weapons against him. Auto axe like that guy Alex did, got him in 30 seconds. Kind of reminds me of the old, kind of reminisce of the old boss fights. We had defense mitigation. We can get them in under a minute, pretty easily. But I guess he's not really an in-game boss, more of a stage boss. That's probably why he's not as near as tanky. I guess that's my, thought on it. But he's definitely fun. Makes you, it's challenging, but just get your build right. If you get conductors, you'll be doing just fine. If you want to play bloody, I definitely would recommend having conductors. But yeah, like to know y'all's thoughts on it. It's Big Red, definitely got a winner. That's hats off to weapon speed. Usually is king, but can't go wrong with crit damage either. Yeah, let me know what y'all think about the test. I hope y'all are thriving and surviving out there in the wasteland. This is Big Red, and I'll see y'all in the next one.